Alright, what is up everyone? Here we are today with a Patreon sponsored deck from It's Me. This one's a little awkward. So basically, it's kind of like an APC. It's kind of like it is actually kind of like the Bike Rush APC deck. It looks quite different, but if you think about it, like the Rhinos are dogs and the Jump Jets are Predator, and that's it. That's the only changes. So obviously you can't open dogs or Rhino because it's too expensive. You have to open rifles. It's a little weird to open rifles and then not have anything else in the barracks to build. We're gonna have to like immediately switch to War Factory. So it is a little strange. It would actually make more sense, I think, if these were dogs and then you can just switch into the barracks when you need to fight lasers. But Rhino is the given unit. I'm not sure about the commander. Jackson only really makes sense with the Predator. Solomon, I think the deck is too expensive. Liang is just... If Liang could move, it would be a Liang deck for sure, but Liang's bad now. I don't really understand when you're supposed to use McNeil, so it ends up to being a strong arm deck. Yeah, I don't have super high hopes for this one. This is on ladder, so my opponents are going to be better than they are in events normally, but we will give it a go and see how it goes. I think that Rhino is close to unplayable, honestly. Yeah, I mean, first game we get Lepaka, who's like one of the top 10 players in Rivals, and we're playing this random Rhino, so I think it's unlikely to go well. Normally I'd open Rifles, but Lepaka's not going to rush me, and I have a feeling he's going to open Wheels, and then I'm going to have to go straight into Pitbull, which is 80. So super expensive. Oh, he actually opened Militants, okay. So this is good for us, we can just chill. Have some Militant versus Rifle. I think I need to go late game, because my deck is hyper expensive. It's not like tech level expensive, but it's about as close, like it's one of the more expensive decks. Like this is like the below Bomber, I'd say, below Bomber level for expense. Alright, so we're gonna have a little bit of a rifle war. I could just switch into Pitbull, Rhino. I think I should do that. Rhino is a pretty weak unit and it doesn't get stronger as the game goes on. Oh, it's Tick Tank? Okay, well we don't have anything that hard counters a Tick Tank. We actually have to use Predators to fight it. That's our only option. We literally have no infantry. Our only anti-vehicle is Predator and Pitbull, so Tick Tank is going to be a horrible unit for us to try and fight. Now, it is level 13, I've just realized. I saw how much my Predator hit it for, and I was like, what the hell? It's because it's level 13. So, I think we can beat Tick Tanks just because of our level advantage here. At equal level, this would be very difficult, but yeah, I can half kill it with a single Predator shot while it's moving. So I think we're gonna do okay just because of levels, really. Which isn't, you know, it's not like a ringing endorsement for the deck.
Defense online. Unit lost.
I need to get on this pad, but I don't know if I can.
Unit ready.
Yeah, look how much damage the Tick Tank took just from turret. That's crazy. Alright, well, sadly this game is not going to be that interesting because we're just going to level stomp Lepaka because our tanks are +2 on his. And Predator does okay against Tick Tank even at equal levels. Maybe he has an air unit. If he has like Inferno, he could get back into it. Yep, there it is. Okay, so he actually isn't dead. He can get back in the game for sure. I think he's trying to bomb my Predator. I'm trying to avoid it. Alright, he killed his own Harvester there. Pretty nice play. Better than letting me have it. But we do have Talon in the deck as well. It's going to be tricky for him.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
He's going to spam Talons until the missile fires. Yeah, this was kind of a level-based win. The Tick Tanks can't fight my Predators.
Objective complete.
Alright, so we're up against Draken. I've played this guy a bunch today already. I know what his deck is going to be. He's going to be playing a Chem Warrior Catship deck. Talon is really good against this guy. Oh wow, he's trying to Bike Rush me. Dude, this is so awkward. Like, my deck... I have to wait until Pitbull to counter this. Luckily, this map is very bad for rushing, so we should be okay. I'll actually get off the Tiberium as well. Yeah, this map is a real bad map to rush on, so we should be fine.
Unit ready.
But yeah, our deck can be a little weak to rushes because we don't have anything else in the barracks apart from Riflemen.
Unit ready.
We'll secure the area. Unit move out. Infantry ready. You the Jews. Riflemen ready. Leading. You got rifle. Let's go. Repeat last.
Unit lost.
I guess I need more rifles for these lasers.
Unit lost.
Need to watch out for chems. I think I just block him out here. He obviously has no money because he tried to rush. Yeah, there's the chems. We'll get an APC and then he's going to go cat ship to try and combo kill the APC. And we're going to respond with Talons.
Unit lost.
Now we're going to need something to fight these bikes, which is going to be awkward. I guess Predator or Pitbull. Neither is fantastic, honestly. This is where I would normally use jump jet troopers.
Defense online. Unit
I guess we're using
ready.
Pitbull.
Unit lost. Defense lost. Unit lost.
And then more Talons. Okay, we are going to win, but a large part of our victory is going to be because he was so far behind on his first harvester. So he never really got to set up anything.
Unit lost.
And we basically just made Rifle, Pitbull, APC, and Talon. Which is very similar to how I would have played it if it was just a standard Bike Rush APC deck. Alright, we've got Draken again.
1. New objective available.
Really hope he doesn't rush us. Nope, I guess after last time he doesn't want to. So he's going to play normally here.
Unit ready.
If he's saving... He has militants in his deck, I'm pretty sure. Surprised he opened lasers. I think I win this fight. I'm pretty sure the spawn has like a delay on how you're firing. So actually standing outside spawn is like having defender's advantage. Yeah, you see, my guy's going to win.
Unit lost.
I actually lost just about, but it's mostly because of the laser support. So anyway, we have this Rhino, so we might as well use it. Need to focus down the lasers.
Unit lost.
I'm going to go Pitbull in anticipation of bikes. But he could also just go cat ship here. Oh, there's the bikes. Alright, let's put a turret down as well.
Unit lost.
Well, okay, that didn't work out.
Unit ready.
Turret will still be there though. Yeah, when incoming units turn up, the turret is still valuable. It's pretty hard for a turret to be bad if you put it in that spot. Alright, cool.
Lost.
Really want a Predator because I don't have jump jets or missiles, but I'm pretty low on money right now.
Defense
Turret down.
online.
Alright, it's looking pretty good so far. Get the Rhino in here.
Unit ready. Defense lost. Nuclear missile launched. Unit lost. Unit lost.
I guess we'll go APC now, although if I go APC he'll go cat ship and I don't have enough money for a Talon. I don't have any cheap answers to these bikes either, like I have to make Pitbulls or Predators.
Unit ready.
I don't know man, I think I've messed up here. I think this APC was a misplay. Well, he went stealth tank, which makes the Predator really good, so that's nice. The APC isn't looking great though.
Unit ready.
Ready for action. Riflemen awaiting tank division.
Just trying to absorb the stealth tank shots with something else.
Building online.
Now we'll spam some Talons.
Unit lost.
Can I turret? I can turret here. If I can get my Predator over around to here and then turret, yeah, okay, now this stops his guys from being able to move out onto this tile here. Alright, cool. Talon OP.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're in Diamond League for some reason, and we're up against Solomon. So we definitely need to charge the missile very aggressively. Because this deck does not seem like it's going to have good answers. The only anti-vehicle is vehicles, right? Like, my only anti-vehicle is Predator Pitbull. So something like a Titan seems like it'll be a huge problem. I have to go Rhino for these shots.
Unit ready.
You got awaiting.
Report moving up.
Wheels at the ready.
Kind of need to put both my rifles together so they can fight one shock while the rhino fights the other.
Riflemen awaiting orders.
I guess I'm making a second rhino. Feels bad though. Grenadiers. Okay, that's surprising.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's gun them down.
Reporting.
Report.
Yes, sir.
We've got this.
Looks like I need to go Talon.
Online.
Scouting ahead.
He's also gone air tower.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Riflemen, reporting.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Ready. Riflemen awaiting.
The second half.
Taking them down. Lying out.
Can't get over there to block it in time. Sad. Alright, I guess we'll make a Predator and go over there. Try and get rid of these rifles in the Tiberium as well.
Predator awaiting prey.
Unit lost.
Rifleman, I'm on it. Riflemen awaiting orders.
And here's the high octane action that we all play Rivals for. As a Wolverine, I've already got a Predator.
Cannon loaded. Taking them down. Ready for action.
Hopefully there isn't a Titan showing up soon.
Tank to armor moving that. Predator.
Although if a Titan does show up, I need to mass Predators on it.
Defense online.
Alright, looks like we're just going to win. One Wolverine is going to be the only tech unit he manages to get out.
Unit ready.
Alright,
Missile launched.
I mean, Diamond League, right?
Defense lost. Objective complete. Field control.
Do Draken again? Am I just going to play Draken a million times?
3, 2, 1. New objective.
Alright, well we got Draken again. I probably should have gone Rifle first, given that he did try and rush me one time.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Looks like we're okay. Open Militant this time, which makes sense, given that last time he opened Laser and I went Militant.
Infantry ready. Reporting. Unit you got infantry ready. Riflemen ready.
Just gonna chill up here. He's probably gonna go Chems. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go Rhino.
Building online. Unit ready.
Rifle moving out. Riflemen awaiting.
Away taking them down.
Rifle move out. Rifle move. Reporting. Unit ready. They don't stand a chance.
Machine.
Now he probably goes Bikes.
Reporting. Legs.
Infantry
Wheels at
Yeah, there they are. I'll go Pitbull.
They don't stand.
Put my rifles to block so the Bikes can't get at my Rhino
Unit
quickly.
lost.
All right.
Then the Pitbull has time to come in and support.
taking them down.
Alright, we really want a Predator here.
Unit ready.
Tank division awaiting orders.
Leading the time.
Unit lost.
Burning rubber. Pitbull in the dog. Predator awaiting. Report. Predator taking them down. All right. I'm gonna hit them.
Unit ready.
Ready. Pitbull. All right. Let's tank division. Unit ready.
Unit lost.
Predator. Riflemen.
These gas clouds are doing a lot of work. I guess we'll make an APC. He doesn't have a Chem Trooper right now. He does go catch it right away. That's unfortunate. I guess I should have expected that.
Predator await. Reflect. You they don't stick. Predator. Armor move. Risky.
I could really do with Talon. A little bit long
Building
cash.
online.
Open. Hoo-ah. Tank division. Infantry moving. Predator awaiting prey.
Unit ready.
This is gonna be good. Predator cannon
Unit
Okay, there's
lost.
Talon.
ready for action. Easy picket. Gonna hit him hard. We'll rip through this week. Predator getting branded. Predator.
Stealth tank. Interesting.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Definitely want another Predator against Stank.
Unit lost.
I think this APC will do a fine job over there against that catch here. Yeah, shoot the Stank. Shoot the Stank. Shoot the Stank. Nice. Alright, that should be GG. Now that we shot the Stank. Alright, cool.
Defense online.
Apparently we're just playing Draken a million times tonight.
Launched. Defense lost.
Wait, did I not win the game? Was that missile 1? Oh my god, that was such a long missile. I thought that was missile 2 because it was so long. Alright, no problem. No problem. Here comes the combo. This is what the Talons are for. So many gas clouds, literally can't avoid them.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Defense lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Hmm.
Unit lost.
This would be a great time for some jump jet troopers. But since I don't have jump jets, my anti-vehicle is Predator, so let's go Predator instead. Oh wow, the Talon just lives long enough. Good job, Talon.
Unit
Good
lost.
job, my dude.
Enemy base destroyed. Three, two, one.
Alright,
New
Sambuca.
objective received.
Take some rifles to scout. Looks alright.
Harvester ready.
He's also playing Jade. Probably Chems as well. Could be Chuggy though. Barracks and War Factory already. Wheels. I guess he misclicked Barracks.
Building online.
Can't really fight Wheels at all. I just have to go straight into War Factory. Kind of why I feel like it'd be better to open with War Factory, but the Rhino has been actually pretty decent so far. It's really when people play tanks that shuts down Rhino and Buggy. But we haven't played against anyone with tanks yet. We played against the Packer with Tick Tank, but it was such a low level it didn't matter.
Unit ready.
Alright, we obviously need to run away from the stealth tank. We're just gonna juke around our rifles to avoid losing the Pitbull to the Stank.
Unit ready.
And then we'll get some more. Yeah, there you go. We managed to make him misfire, so now the stealth tank can't kill. Can't kill my Pitbull. Chuggy. This is where I wish I had Jackson. Against this matchup specifically is the one where I want Jackson. Because killing a Chuggy without boost is pretty tough. And there's a Marauder as well.
Unit
I'll
lost.
back up and get some more riflemen. Can't shoot this stealth tank. I actually need to send these guys over here just so I have something on the pad. It feels bad. Alright, nice, we got that. Run this away. Another Predator. Alright, nice. Alright, Predators did a really good job there. Really, really good. I think Predator is a slightly underrated unit. It is incredibly slow, but it is also pretty powerful. It's got a lot of hit points and damage. It's just like with things like Shade running around, no one wants to be playing Predator anymore because it's just such a big punish when such a fast unit can take out your slow tank. Retarget this to here. I actually don't want this Pitbull to live, so I'm going to send it back at the half. I'm okay with him killing it. It's just too low hit points now.
Unit lost.
Gonna block with some infantry. Get the Predator to take out this Chuggy.
Unit lost.
I need even more rifles because he's got a lot of mutants. I should probably go Talon, to be fair. That would make a lot of sense.
Unit ready.
This stealth tank, man, I haven't managed to land any hits on it yet, really. But then he hasn't done much with it either, so they're kind of just running around looking at each other. How many shots is it for Chuggy? Is it just 2? Wow, it's only 2. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Unit lost.
That was painful. I do have a lot of cash, though. I have not been losing units. But it's less about the money and about the amount of time it takes to get the Predator back on the map. Yeah, look, this is the issue. It's not about losing the money. It's alright, Predator does get there in time. That's why I went Predator first unit, because I knew that we needed to get a Predator back at the front. Okay, looks like we're gonna take it. Tell you what, man, this deck has been performing better than I expected, I have to say. Definitely been going better than I expected.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, here we are again. Against Draken again.
Harvester ready.
You got it. Unit ready. Infantry ready.
Not sure why we're getting only Draken, but there you go.
Unit ready.
Gonna 2v1 him with these rifles. Okay, well I thought he was gonna go chems like he did before. Is this okay? This doesn't look great.
Unit lost.
Get the retarget here. I think this is okay. If I lose this fight by a tiny bit, this rifle comes in, I kill this guy, I'm on defender's advantage here.
Unit ready.
Yeah, this is
Unit
okay.
lost.
I can get second one up. He's going bites for some reason. I'm just gonna keep making riflemen. Rifleman beat bikes 1v1, so No reason to tech switch because of
Building
a
online.
bike squadron. I do need to get rid of the bikes to use my talons more effectively though, so I'm gonna make a pit bull here. And I'm gonna go straight into talon.
Unit lost.
Although I really want a rifleman as well for this laser.
Unit ready.
Put turret
Defense
down.
online.
Whoops. I meant to build a talon there. That's awkward. I'm gonna lose the missile now.
Lost.
That's my fault. I should have built talon.
Unit
Yeah, I threw that missile. I don't really have any cheap answers to bikes, so
Missile launched.
just have to accept it. He's probably gonna try and base me now. That's what I do if I was him.
Damage received.
Yeah, this might be game over.
Our
think I threw
base
this
is
one.
under attack.
Yeah.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Okay. Such is life. Sometimes you lose.
Unit lost.
I shouldn't have made that first talon, or I should have positioned it better if I was gonna make a talon there.
Unit lost.
Let's get a predator. And we need riflemen to fight this guy.
Unit lost.
Come on, predator, get him! Get him! Here comes the base cheese.
Unit
I'm
ready.
trying to use talons to hold it off.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Pretty hard to hold off. Yeah, there's Jaden, so we lose.
Missile incoming.
Yep, cat ships are super broken.
Unit lost. Our base has been destroyed. Three,
Alright, we get the Packer again.
1. New objective received. Harvester ready.
Oh, that's not good. Wheel opening is very bad for us. He knows our deck now as well, right? Like he's seen what nonsense we're playing. Literally have to transition straight into War Factory. I'm trying to keep the rifles around so that he can't like send the bikes at the half.
Unit ready.
Alright, luckily Pitbull beats bikes, so we end up winning this missile.
Missile launched.
I think he got like way too aggressive with his bikes. I don't know what they were doing like on the other side of the map. Let's get rifles to fight the fanatics. They don't win 1v1, but they, in terms of cost, they win by a lot. Also, I got a 2v1 here, so I crushed those guys. Run away, Pitbull. Run away, run away. Okay, cool. Let's get Predator. Keep using these rifles as a shield for my Pitbull. Nice.
Unit lost.
Get the Predator up, get an APC as well. Uh-oh. Don't like to see a Banshee here.
Unit lost.
APC should be able to finish it off. I'm gonna get another APC and send it up top. I'm gonna turret to
Defense
block.
online.
He's gonna kill this APC and give me missiles. So then, okay, well, I won that game by a lot. I am still over leveled against him, but
Enemy base
Yeah.
destroyed.
dude, this video is just gonna be me playing Draken 5 times and Lepaka 5 times.
2, 1. New objective.
I'm gonna go half first because I know he's gonna open wheels, so the rifles aren't even gonna be good. So I might actually just go like Pitbull first unit.
Building online.
Yeah, I'm actually like, I don't like going Pitbull first unit, and I can only do it because I know his deck. Like I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't know what he was doing. I don't want to take a shot from these bikes. Shit. That is not what I wanted.
Unit ready.
Maybe I should have gone rifles first anyway, just because like having the rifles to absorb hits is super important. Like having them as like, you know, blockers
Online.
is really, really good. Alright, we get the Pitbulls to 2v1 these bikes. Get the riflemen on the lasers. Need to move these riflemen like this. There we go. Oh, his fanatics are 13. Okay, that explains why I wrecked him so hard with riflemen. That makes sense. I was wondering last game how I shredded them so hard, but if they're level 13, that makes sense. Are we gonna lose this missile? It's not clear. I think we probably should have. Get a Predator. These two pit bulls can beat this stank with the turret support as well. Wow, okay. That's savaging. Yo, the 13 fanatics are such a beating because they just can't beat my rifles at all. So that makes sense. That's why he's getting wrecked so hard. I'm just getting Lepaka again. I can't believe this map is in Tiberium League, by the way. This is like one of the worst maps in the game, in my opinion. So I am going to open rifles again, because I think that actually having the rifles around was high value. Lepaka went fights. I expect he'll go wheels next. 2 rifles actually beats a wheel, like 2v1 they win, so if he pushes in I'll just let the rifles 2v1. Let's back up here, let's get a pit bull. Gonna get another rifleman and send him down here. There's a stank, we need to stay away from it. Stay away, stay away. Another pit bull and send it up. Probably not gonna win this top pad because of these wheels. Although maybe. Keep running away from the stank. Oh, he should not have fired that missile. Unloading it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I was gonna say unloading it was a big misplay, but... yeah, okay, it was. The stealth tank is not, like, hyper efficient against cheap vehicles because it takes so long to reload. Same reason I don't like stealth tank in a bike mirror. So I've gone Predator here. What I really need is Rifleman though. Or like APC. A little bit pop capped though. This one rifle boy is really hurting me right now. I'm actually gonna go Rhino. We haven't used the Rhino that much. I don't know how good it'll be, but I kinda wanna see. So I'm gonna make a Rhino and see how it does. And then more rifles up here. I should make an APC and get it down here. Predator's already down here, so I'm not too scared of this stealth tank. Yeah, Predator does really well against stealth tank. It tanks it super hard because it has way more hit points than the Scorpion, which almost dies to a stealth tank. It looks like I'm gonna win again. All right, I do have a level advantage. It is definitely relevant.
Objective complete. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Lemos. Okay. Last time I played this guy, he tried to iron cannon. Wait, he did iron cannon cheese my base, right? Was that this guy? No, it wasn't. He tried to, but he failed. Someone else iron cannon cheesed my base earlier today.
Unit ready.
All right. Anyway, we have rifle opening versus rifle opening. I'm gonna see what he does next. If he doesn't make a second rifle, I will push in 2v1. Get rid of his unit. Okay, he goes straight into drones. Alright, let's get a pit bull. I'm gonna let this guy die. No, he's gonna pop cap me. Okay. I'll put it in the Tiberium and leave it to die. Alright, well, if he wants to pop cap, he does have drone swarm, which is a pretty pop capable unit. I'm not gonna pop cap him, actually. I would rather just not play rivals than engage in that. Man, I need to go Talons. Luckily, the downside of pop capping your opponent is they have a lot of money because they have nothing to spend it on. So I can afford to tech switch into Talons here. I'm gonna go try and get these missile pads. I don't care about this one jump jet. I'd much rather focus on getting on the missile. Yeah, you can't block 8 units, dude. But I appreciate the attempt. Send a Talon over here and we should win the missile. Alright, now I'm gonna go kill that jump jet before it kills my half. And let's start getting some APCs set up.
Our base is under attack.
Alright, I just have nothing that can get at that pit bull, so I guess he's gonna kill my harvester. Like the only thing I have that can go fight it is a predator, which takes forever to get over there. So I guess he just gets to kill it. It's not really that big a deal, honestly. Okay, he's gonna iron cannon my half. And pred, sure. I'll rebuild the pred. I'd like to keep these talons alive. I don't have a lot of spare cash on account of losing my harvester. So the talon is actually pretty valuable. There's some jump jets. Gonna need another talon over here. Try and get a pipple on this pad. No, not gonna get there. Put a turret here in the middle. Get the predator moving over to the left. It looks like we're gonna win this missile. Get a talon here. Alright, nice. Cool. Even though we lost the harvester, we still won the game. Bugged game confirmed.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Alistair Overeem. He always plays exactly the same deck, so I know that he's very weak to Talon in the early game. Having said that, this map is extremely good for his tech deck, so it could be tough. I definitely want to go. I'm getting off the pad so he charges. I definitely want to go Talon as quickly as possible in this matchup, because his answer to Talon is Talon. So it just ends up being Talons fighting each other.
Building online.
Yeah, he's actually gone Talon first unit.
Marching orders, weapon systems online. Rifle, move out.
Alright, nice. We got a free shot there. Nice, we got 2 free shots. Alright, now we can use both our Talons together to get his Talon. Okay, so we should be able to win the missile here. I'm gonna go another Talon. Bring it down here. Alright, cool. So we get a 1-minute missile, which is pretty quick, honestly. Like I say, his deck is actually very weak to Talon, despite being a Talon deck. Because Talon's always, like, Talon, the defender's advantage, Talon will always win. So as long as I'm here first, he can't really break it. I will go Pitbull now, because it does hard counter them. He probably goes Orca, which is an issue for me. I don't want to get off this pad, because I want to keep charging. Because it's actually lasers, or missiles even. Missiles is good for me here. He shouldn't have moved into my Talon either, there was no reason to do that, I think. I've already got an APC over here. So we're gonna hold this. We're actually pretty close to winning now. We just need to beat the first tech unit that shows up, which will probably be a sandstorm. Maybe even not. Might not even need to do that. Looks like we're just gonna win anyway. All right, cool. Kept pressure on. We know his deck is weak to Talon. Basically, just that was just because we know his deck so well, because he always plays the same deck. It's very easy to set up a good defense against what I know he has available to him. Alright, so there it is, guys. I'm probably gonna cut out some of these games. I played 13 games with the deck. Might cut out a couple, because like there was this random game against a Diamond League player, which wasn't remotely close, it wasn't very interesting. But yeah, we played Draken and Lepaka a lot as well. Honestly, the deck did a lot better than I thought it was gonna do. We only lost 1 game. Basically, it's just we have Predator as our main anti-vehicle instead of something like Jump Jets. And we have Rhino instead of dogs. The Rhinos were surprisingly okay. I went rifle into Rhino in a few games. The Rhinos were decent. A lot of people don't really have tanks anymore. Tanks is a very difficult matchup for this deck because you have no counter to them apart from your own tanks. So if you end up in a tank war, you just have to win it or you lose the game on the spot. The one game we lost was to Draken where I shouldn't have gone Talon. I should have made Rhino. And then I just could not get rid of those bikes before he based me with the chems. I probably still wouldn't recommend this deck. I think Rhino is a pretty weak unit. I actually think the deck might even be better if you just did this. So you could open War Factory and then tech switch into rifles against missiles. And then you have access to your War Factory right from the start. So potentially you wouldn't need to go barracks at all. But the Rhino was okay sometimes. It wasn't terrible. I think the strong arm made a lot of sense. You could also play Jackson, but you really only want to boost Predator. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you next time.